Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for September 9th through September 15th, 2019. At the end of this video, I have some information about some giveaways that I'm doing on Instagram as well as Facebook. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and listen to the video all the way to the end. Anyways, Aquarius, we have the Pisces full moon happening this week on the 14th, and I'm telling you, every reading has been so deep. It's spiritual. It's just crazy. The message is coming through, and if you hear like this buzzing sound, my neighbor has been like mowing his lawn literally for like almost 2 hours, and I'm done. I'm like, I have to get these readings up, so I'm so sorry if you hear him. I cannot wait any longer. He crashed a couple of my other readings. All right, Aquarius, you've got the Awakening card as well. Not surprised to see it though, just how deep these readings have been. We have spaciousness, and look at that. That's like the same image going on here. So one is in a field of flowers, and the other one, you know, is kind of in, I don't know, is that sand? Or it looks like she's just part of the scenery here. And she's looking up to the sky, and we have awakening and spaciousness. So Aquarius, you are really becoming aware of this week of what it is that you need for your happiness. And there's some things in your environment that you're realizing you need to kind of distance yourself from. All right, and now we have wonder, and we have legacy. Okay, yes, Aquarius, this week you're very focused on yourself, your reputation, your career, just, you know, the way people perceive you, what people think of you, but also what you want, what you think of people, the relationships in your life. Do they nurture you? Do they grow you? Do they stimulate you and trigger you and activate you? Are they adding to the best version of yourself yet to come in the future, or are they detracting from that? Okay, because you have the two ladies here, which is kind of a mirror image. You know, here she's in the field, she's very stuck. Here there's more of her, she has the freedom to move, but also the birds. And then you come over here with legacy, and you have the birds, and then this butterfly here coming through this, you know, baby doll's head. So Aquarius, it's like a deep awakening taking place, where you now are requiring that you need more stimulation out of your relationships, out of your connections, out of, you know, whatever it is you're doing with all of your time. If this isn't about relationships, like, there is some part of you that is like been stuffed way down, and now this week you are breaking through the surface, and you're realizing where you feel so crowded and smothered, and it's like, oh, I need room. And what does it take, Spirit? I want to come back to life. I want to feel excited. You know, I want to be pulsating with energy. I want to leave my mark on this world. I want to be happy. I want to, you know, live and experience life to the fullest that I possibly can, that I am capable of. So Aquarius, let's pull some tarot cards. And on here, the playing cards are also depicted. So I will be pulling some playing cards and using them as part of the reading, seeing them as the minor arcana of the tarot, just as they are depicted on this particular deck. Okay, all right, so there's that. We had one fall out. All right, Aquarius, we have the Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Diamonds. So kind of feeling like you're spinning your wheels. And that's what this is about. Like, I've got to make a change. I've got to do something different. Like, I'm done with the same old scene, same old story. Like, it's just not enough for you anymore. Yeah, Three of Wands coming through right here. You need more stimulation. See how she's peeking behind the curtain? It's like the time has come. You need more zest. Like, I feel in the mind space, in the spirit, like you want to be stimulated. And it's either the activities you're doing, the conversations that you're having, or the connections that you are entertaining with others. It's like there's gotta be more to it than what has been. Like you want to go to the next level of experiencing life in general. Okay, next out we have the Five of Spades, which would be the Five of Swords. No longer wanting to argue or to defend your position. It's just like, you know what's good for you and what's not. You are just ready. Look at that. The Knight of Peppermills or the Knight of Clubs. This would be fire energy, and this is you, Aquarius. This is what's coming into you through this awakening, where it's like you're ready to just expand, have a breakthrough from, you know, wherever you've been. It's time for a shakeup. Yeah, because look at that. Death. You are ready for a big change. And this week, Aquarius, it's beginning. And it starts under this Pisces full moon, the completion of a, you know, major cycle in your life. So let's pull some more cards to clarify all of this. Okay, so wow, Ten of Spades, which would be a Ten of Swords. Next out is the Six of Clubs. Very nice. Like to see that, which would be the Six of Wands. Next out is the Five of Clubs, which would be the Five of Swords. So you have your first pair, Five of Spades with the Five of Swords. Fives are all about change and the challenges that we must go through for those changes to take place, or some of those changes create challenges for us. However, Aquarius, this is all for the betterment of you, you know, creating this breakthrough, this path forward that you so desire. Next out is the Ace of Clubs, which would be the Ace of Wands. So the 10, the ending, the completion, and the new beginning coming in. And lastly, we have the Jack of Clubs, which would be the Jack of Wands. So you've actually got a perfect pair right there, Aquarius, with these two Knight of Wands energies coming out. So also you have a lot of clubs, which is fire. So you got 4 here, 5, 6. So you would have a straight going on, right? Or is that called a flush? I don't know. When they're all the same suit. That's what you got going on here. You have actually 6 of those, 6 of the clubs. And the clubs are the wands, which is the spirit, the ethers, your passion, your creativity, your inner fire, your inner spirit. And I was about to call you Sagittarius because I'm feeling the fire so strong. Aquarius, this is what's happening inside of you, okay? You've been going through a couple of life lessons right here with these 5s, and you're coming to the end of that. Some of this has been quite challenging and painful for you with the 10 of Spades and then, you know, the 7 of Pentacles up there. Like, just really feeling defeated and set back, like, you know, when is my moment? When is anything going to change for me? Or just feeling so restricted in your current connections or situations where it's like it's overwhelming enough to this point where you are rising up from the inside, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And that would be, you know, right here with the Death card, because the Death is what represents the Scorpio energy in the tarot, and Scorpio is the ruler of the 8th house, which is, you know, the transitions, the endings, and the beginnings. And it's usually something that is quite intense and not very, you know, fun to go through, and something that Spirit just like pointed out to me. Wow. The card here is the 5 of Spades, and you also have this 5 of Spades, Aquarius. And here's, you know, the Queen off with their head, she says, right? And I just kind of feel like this is the energy that you have to embody, man, where, you know, somebody just wants to argue you, the energies just can't align. Like, no matter what you do, it just doesn't work, it doesn't work, it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's like it's time for you to really just allow that energy to fall away, to create the distance in those situations or relationships in your life. And, you know, with the 5 of Swords, this is where somebody is always trying trying to defeat you, okay? Or Aquarius, where you feel like, gosh, I'm just constantly defeated at every turn. Is this ever going to improve? Is this ever going to get better? Well, it is, because this Pisces full moon is happening, completing a major cycle. Here it is, the end comes through as the 10 as well, and then here is your new beginning, the Ace of Wands or the Ace of Clubs. So Aquarius, I'm going to pull some tiles, some card piles for you guys. All right. We have the 7 of Clubs, so there is some more fire energy coming through. Ooh, we have the blank tile, which means the reward, the recognition, something beautiful coming for Aquarius, like Spirit's keeping that a surprise, wants you to know it's happening, but you know, with the way it unfolds, it's like something that you never see coming. I like that. That's lovely. All right, next out, yay, is the 9 of Hearts, which means finally, like your breakthrough, a wish coming true, things moving in your favor, okay? Because with all of this Wands energy, fire energy, that's spirit. So there is so much spiritual energy going on for you this week, Aquarius, more than anything else. But what it's doing is it's like leading you to the happiness. It's just like opening your eyes to the truth of everything, to your situations, your relationships, your connections, your job, just wherever things are really stale and it's time to go to the next level, it's very apparent to you, and you have the inner strength mentally and emotionally to make the changes this week that you need to make so that you can push forward, because there's a lot of happiness here in all of this for you and whatever is ending. All right, next out we have the Jack of Diamonds, which would be the Knight of Pentacles, and that's coming out on this Ace of Clubs with this Knight of Wands. And so Aquarius, with that coming out, that tells you this new beginning, this shift, this change that's going to take place. It has a lot of really stable, strong, steady energy attached to it, and like, you know, there's a long-termness about it where you can trust this. It's a solid foundation. And man, now you have 1, 2, 3 jacks. Okay, so you have a 3 of a kind, you have a pair with the 5s, and then you have a 3 of a kind with the jacks, which is wonderful. All right, and last out we have the 5 of Hearts. So now you have 2 5s as well. So you've got 2 pair, and I'm sorry, you've got more than that, right? I just totally lost my train of thought. No, you've got 2 a pair. You've got the 5s and you've got the jacks, right? I'm sorry, you've got 3 of a kind with the jacks. That's right. That's where I was getting confused. So you've got the 2 5s and the 3 jacks. So that's a full house as well, Aquarius. So what must leave, what must be pushed away, it's to honestly make room for what's behind this curtain. And what is behind that curtain? Well, Spirit's not talking about it, just saying it's going to make you feel very happy, empowered, honored, recognized, rewarded, and it's about freaking time is what you're going to feel. And it brings you a lot of happiness, and, you know, things that didn't work out in the past where you've been very, you know, conflicted about certain things. Aquarius, you're finally getting over that, and you are in a place of acceptance for what couldn't work and what couldn't be. Gosh darn it, see, that's right, you did have 2 pairs. There's the 2 7s right there, and then you have the 2 5s, I'm sorry, 3 5s and 3 jacks, like, woo! Or do we have, it's just, man, trying to look at all of this. I am so sorry, Aquarius. So, 2 7s, 3 5s, and 3 jacks. 7s are all about the growth, right? So you're going from the 5s, the challenge, the changes, the transitions, into the 7s, which is receiving all of that growth in your consciousness, really expanding. And then, you know, the triple jacks, which I feel is like a trinity of completion for you, a trinity of protection. Also, since these are not pages, they're jacks, it really coincides with, you know, her pulling back the curtain, going from a page energy into the knight energy, into the jack energy, going that next level, Aquarius. So there you go. And man, I'm sorry. I'm telling you, when I was looking at these, I could not see all these pairs. I couldn't. It isn't until now that I saw them all. And I had a similar experience in Gemini's reading. So, you know, what I feel with that is it's like the obvious is right before you, but you might not see it, or you haven't been seeing it, and this week it becomes very abundantly clear for you, and you're like, oh, look at that. The dots are connecting right there, and oh, look at this. There's more dots connecting, and then oh wow, here it is, the finality with these jacks or these knights, okay? And you're ready to let go and move on, and there's the magic here, Aquarius. So let's pull one final card. All right, free spirit. And that just speaks to me like, yeah, you need that, Aquarius. You need some new stimulation that's deeper. It's on a deeper, different level than anything you've really experienced so far. And with this Pisces full moon, it is time. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. This to me is where you are headed, Aquarius, through these changes that are happening within you this week, okay? These different ideas that you are expanding yourself into, and that spaciousness with free spirit. Yeah, you really need to shed some things, whether it's like relationships, habits, certain routines. I don't know, Aquarius, you got to apply this to your life. This is just a general reading, but it's like it's time to shed that, get rid of that. Let this new energy come in, the triple jacks, man. And jacks are wild, right? Jacks are higher, I should say. So you are a winner, Aquarius. You are such a winner with these cards this week, and know that you have been dealt a winning hand, and it's all a matter of perception, and that's shifting this week for you, and you're being re-energized, and you know what's coming in is going to very much stimulate you and spice your life up. It's time. But also this could have to do with like the esoteric, you know, some ancient wisdom, some spiritual wisdom coming from your soul, your belief system really expanding into some new territory. All right, so Aquarius, those are your messages for this week. If you are interested in hearing about the giveaways, go ahead and continue to the end of the video. Otherwise, Aquarius, I'm wishing you all a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care. Hey everybody, so I'm very excited to tell you about some giveaways that I am doing. This is for Instagram and Facebook. I am also going to do a giveaway for YouTube. I haven't started that yet. I'm trying to look into the best way to do that, but I definitely will be doing a YouTube giveaway as well. But this right here, this is going to be my Instagram giveaway, and this is going to be my Facebook giveaway. And all you have to do is go to my Instagram and follow, and my Facebook page and like and follow as well. Now, I just have to say, if you had joined my Facebook page prior to like August 15th, 2019, you may not be a part of my Facebook group. I actually deleted my original page and started a brand new one when I started my Instagram, you know, around mid-August. So if you had previously followed me on Facebook, go and check and see if you are still following me or not. If not, go ahead and follow me again, and that's actually better because you'll be entered into the giveaway. The first 1,000 people on both social platforms are automatically entered in you know, these giveaways. Instagram, I think, is like almost there already, so hurry over to Instagram if you're an Instagram person. And Facebook, like I said, I did not tell anybody who was previously following to go to the new page, but you know, it is what it is, and it opens up the space for all of you guys to be entered into this contest. Okay, so Facebook definitely, I think it's only at like 300 followers or something like that, so you have a higher chance on Facebook. But anyways, let's get right into what I'm going to give away to you guys. And listen, there's going to be more than what I'm showing here, but I'm going to keep that as a little surprise, so the winner, when they receive their box, they are like, oh, look at this came as well. So for Instagram, we have two little mini tarot decks, the Universal Tarot and the Pagan Tarot. They're both wrapped and unused, all right? And I purchased all of this with my own money, okay? Like, there's nothing sponsored here. Like, I'm doing this to give back to all of you guys, okay? So two little mini decks, and then I'm also putting in the Golden Path Oracle, Wisdom of the Golden Path, and this here is an oracle deck that I've used in past readings on my channel. Okay, so I will cleanse and bless it before I send it your way. Also, a Wicca book of candle spells. I've read this and I've used some of these. There's a lot of information in here, so I hope that you enjoy that. And lastly, this is the most important special thing, and I paid quite a bit of money to obtain this specifically for these giveaways. Okay, this is the Guardian Angel, and this book, you can actually purchase it as a reprint, but this here, my friends, is the original 1859 version of this book. Okay, so it's vintage, and I don't know about you, but there is nothing like holding true history in your hands with an old book. You can buy the reprints, I get it, but the old books, I will pay the extra money for to own them, just because of all the energy and history that comes with them, right? The energy around them of their travels. And so this particular book right here, The Guardian Angel, original print, 1859, is going to be yours. And again, I bought this with my own money just for you guys, to give back to you guys. And this is such a beautiful works in here, okay? It's something very precious that I'm sure that you will treasure, and is very hard for me to part with, but this book does not belong to me. It belongs to whoever's going to win this giveaway, and I am fully aware of that. So that is the Instagram giveaway, and like I said, I'm almost to 1,000 over there, so hurry up and go follow that. And now I will show you what is in the Facebook giveaway. So I'm doing two mini tarot decks again, and this is the Secret Tarot, you know, unopened, unused, and this right here, the Tarot of the Renaissance Mini, it's not used. I ordered it brand new, but it was not wrapped, and it like had this yucky sticker. I'm sorry, it wasn't wrapped, but the cards have never been opened, so I assume it's in this condition because the mini decks are harder to find than like the large size. I'm not sure if they're in print anymore. I just happened to stumble upon 4 boxes of these, and I bought them, and I'm so happy I did, because I can't really find any new minis. I can only find used or the large size. Okay, so those of you in the Facebook giveaway that love tarot, this is a beautiful addition to add to your collection, you know, that's hard to find. Okay, next out is the Foxfire Kitsune Oracle. I've also used this in my past videos, and now I am gifting it to you. I will bless and cleanse this deck before sending it your way, so just want you to know this one is used. Next out is the Good Spell Book. Okay, this is a book that I've read. It's very interesting. I enjoy it. I like the, you know, the way that it's set up, and I hope that you will also enjoy this book. And lastly, your guys' little treasure, The Angel World. Now, this, much like the other one, is an original print from 1850. All right, but this particular book, I love this book for one reason, other than the beautiful literature that is within it. It ends on page 111. It only has 111 pages. Love that. You can buy this book, you know, reprinted, But again, this is the original print from back from 1850. Okay, so there is so much energy attached to this book, the travels that it's been on, and I don't want to part with it, but again, I know what this was for, and you know, between both of these angel books, I spent almost $300 on them just because they're so hard to find, the originals. But I really wanted these giveaways to be like, have some substance to them. You know, it's fun to get new tarot cards and oracle decks and things like that, but I wanted to give you guys something that you can't really just find anywhere. You know, it's harder to find, it's rare, and it will actually really matter to you, and something that maybe you'll never want to let go of. Okay, so those are the items for the Instagram and Facebook giveaway. All you have to do is follow both, well, either one, or you can follow both. You know, if you win on Instagram and you win the giveaway on Facebook, like, kudos to you. You just, you know, either platform. And again, I'm looking to do some sort of giveaway for YouTube, probably at the end of September or the first part of October. All right, so anyways, that's the information about the giveaways. I've left links for Instagram and Facebook in my description box below. Take care.